Namaste. Today we're going to be doing the honeycomb breath for our meditation. And I want us to start off with the bumblebee breath. The bumblebee breath is something that I used to teach in my prenatal classes because think about how, when we're younger, we don't have as much confidence or enough maturity or life experience to really speak up for ourselves. And especially if young women have gotten married and are going to have children at a young age, they may not really be able to speak up for themselves, especially during the most important times, which is giving birth. So everybody's birth plan doesn't necessarily stay the same, from what you've intended to what actually is going to happen, but there's decisions and choices to be made during that time span. So basically, this bumblebee breath is perfect for prenatal yoga, for just allowing the woman to be able to hear the sound of her own voice coming through. And it doesn't need to be restricted to prenatal, though. I used to teach this in my yoga kids classes. I used to teach Moonchild yoga, and we would do the bumblebee breath in there as well. But this bumblebee breath, we're going to close off the ear, and we're going to just basically hum, and you're going to feel that vibration stemming from your throat chakra. And think of your beehive being really in your chest, at your heart. But then we'll bring in the meditation of the honeycomb. All right, so let's begin. Just realized I had that heater on. So that was probably a lot of white noise, so I made it quieter. So preparing for the bumblebee breath, we're going to take the fingers just to close off the ear, just pushing in that soft little cartilage, and we'll breathe in through the nose, and as we exhale, we hum. And we're going to do 7 of these. All right, so let's begin. At the completion of the bumblebee breath, you can remove your hands from the ears. And you may even feel a little tingling in your ears or a little bit of that tingly sensation in your throat. And now I want you to turn into the queen bee. And we are going to imagine that our our body rather, is like a huge honeycomb, really porous, and we're going to be breathing through different areas of the body, and it'll make sense when we get into it. So let's go ahead and position our bodies properly. Grounding down. elongating the vertebrae. Taking control over your breath. And simply breathing in a deep diaphragmatic way. As we inhale, I want you to imagine you're pulling the breath in through the front side of your body, through all those large pores. And as you exhale, you're going to push it out through your back body. Breathing in through the front body. Breathing out through your back body. Large pores like a honeycomb, breathing in. And pushing it out behind you. Sitting with this imagery for a moment. Think about the front side of the body as what faces everything head on. And the back side of the body can get a little sticky because we push the past. Or pack it on our shoulders and back like a backpack. And so often we're carrying that weight around. So move the breath through the front body as you breathe in. And imagine pushing the air and any sticky residue out of your back body as you breathe out. We're going to reverse that now. Now that you've been clearing and cleaning out your back body, we're going to reverse that flow, that intention, and that imagery. So as you breathe in, fill up your back body. You may feel your back lungs ballooning. But as you exhale, imagine you're pushing and pressing that air out from your front body. Breathing in through those pores in the back. Breathing out through the pores in the front. Breathing into the back body. Breathing out through the front body. Breathing in from the past. But exhale, it's not going to stay in our present. We're going to push it out and away to set ourselves free. Couple more, breathing in through the back and out through the front. Now begin to swap the imagery so that you're breathing in and up from your feet And moving it out through the crown of your head. Moving it in from the Earth Star at the feet. Sending it to the Sun Star at the top of the head. Breathing in through those large pores at the base of the body. And allowing it to push up and to escape out through the top of the body. Breathing in from the feet. Out through the crown. In from the soles of the feet. And out through the crown of the head. And just like before, we're going to reverse this flow. And now, I would ask you and invite you to imagine you're breathing in through the crown of your head. And breathe it out and down through the legs and feet. Breathing in from the crown of the head. And breathing out through the legs and the feet. In through the top body and out through the bottom of the body. And now breathe in through the front body again. Breathing out through the back body again. What we initially started with, breathing in through the front. Out through the back. See if you can sense anything seeping out. Breathing in through the front. Out through the back. Now in through the back body. Out through the front body. Vacuum it up from the back body. Blow it out through the front body. One more of those. Now return to your feet, breathing in and up from the soles of the feet, and sending it up and down through the crown of your head. Almost like a chimney, breathing up from the base of the body, out through the top of the body. Stay with that vision. Now we're going to reverse that still. Breathing in through the crown of the head. And breathing out and down through the soles of the feet. In through the crown, down and out through the base of the body. as you're doing this and exploring these regions, did you find that you were a little stuck somewhere? That may be giving you a clue on where you perhaps have some kinks in your physical body, emotional body, or energetic body. Let's sit for a few moments, continuing to imagine the body porous and open like a honeycomb. And then from your mind's eye, picturing honey, golden nectar, divine nectar of the highest possible vibration. It's pouring down through your crown, filling up your brow, your face, your head. Let it slide down your throat, filling up the form of your body, from your shoulders to your hands. Let it flow down your back. Let it flow from the chest to the core and fill up the pelvic floor. Let it continue across the pelvic rim. Let it spread through your seat and out through your hips. Let it fill up your legs. All the way down into your toes. Divine nectar. Let it be golden, like the purest form of honey. How sweet it is. And remember, you are the queen bee. Now we're going to return to 7 honeybee breaths. Bringing the fingers up to the lobe of the ears, right above to that little cartilage. Closing them off. We'll breathe in and out to a hum. Let's begin. Thank you. I guess this was a combination of the honeybee breath and the honeycomb meditation. Thank you.